Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally organizing my pantry. We've been in the house for about 4 weeks and I'm just now getting around to it. Usually that's one of the first things that I organize, but I've been putting it off. My in-laws are coming and I just need to organize it because it's just getting a little out of hand. This is our pantry right here and it's time. I am going to finish putting these dishes away, clear the counters off, and then we're gonna get started. All right, so let's take a look inside the pantry to see what's going on. And yeah, as you can see, there's no organization whatsoever. There are things laying on top of each other. There's probably expired things in here. So my goal today is to not only just organize it and kind of put everything into categories, but to make sure that I can see everything that I have, because throughout this process, I ended up throwing away a lot of stuff. So here's what I'm going to attempt to use. I already had almost all of these things already, with the exception of just a couple of things that I recently purchased, but everything else I already had. These clear containers we used in our previous pantry, so I'm just going to go ahead and rinse those out really good and get those dried so I can go ahead and start filling them up. In case you guys want to know, I get the majority of my pantry organization and under the sink organization stuff from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, IKEA, Walmart, and Target. Those are my favorite places to look for things like that. The prices are just better there. Since I get my stuff all over the place at different stores, I try to stick to the same color, so when I am organizing, everything kind of flows better together. So I try to stick to acrylics, whites, and grays. As I'm taking everything out, I'm trying to categorize everything, putting all the canned goods together, other food items together, and then our spices and miscellaneous items have their own category. So when I am trying to organize and decant things into containers, it's a little bit easier. We don't have a lot of dry foods and canned goods just because we do a lot of cooking and we have 2 refrigerators, so we use a lot of fresh produce when we cook. The only time we have a bunch of canned goods or a bunch of dry goods is if there's a specific recipe that calls for it. And my kids love things like SpaghettiOs and ramen noodles. Since I do love to cook, I try to find different ways to make things like that. I actually have a really good quick and easy ramen recipe. So if you guys want me to share that with you guys in a different video, comment down below. So this is taking me longer than I wanted it to take because I had to stop for almost an hour because we had the parent-teacher conference on Zoom. I didn't realize how many seasonings we had until they were all out on the countertop. But yeah, look at all my trash. I got all these boxes to break down. Well, not that pot. That is dog food, but I need to break down all of these boxes and get those in the bin outside. More trash up here. So right now I'm just making sure I'm not skipping over or looking over anything that needs to go in a bin. Right now I'm about to tackle the seasonings. Let's kind of see what I have going on so far. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be moving things around as I put it in there. It probably won't take that long. I have these two things, and then I also have these two Lazy Susans in here. So here is how everything turned out, and I really do like it just because I can see everything that I have. Nothing's gonna go to waste. I actually have more space to add more containers if I needed to. I'm sure I will be adjusting containers and things in here as time goes by, because we don't buy the same things at the grocery store every time we go. So that calls for a little bit of change, but for the most part, everything has a place. So we have a bunch of spices and rubs and oils because we love to cook. Not only do we love to cook in the kitchen, but my husband loves to grill. That's like one of his hobbies. So he loves to try different things. He actually wants to do some competitions one day. It's important for you to set up your pantry the way your family works, how you function in the kitchen. For us, since we do a lot of cooking and we have a lot of spices, it was important for us to have a dedicated space in our pantry for that. So I made sure to have enough of those little 3-tier trays, and I still think I could use another one, or at least another Lazy Susan. But either way, I'm just happy that it's no longer chaotic. Right above the spices, I have miscellaneous packaged and boxed foods. We don't really have a lot of this at once, so I put them all in these little white containers. I just feel like it helps some of that stuff kind of sit up a little bit better instead of like laying back. So right here we have a little snack area, and I wanted to make sure it was not so high so that the kids can come in here and see their snacks if they wanted to get a snack. And it's easy for me, I'm short, so when I'm packing the kids lunch or if we're making lunch at home, I can just easily come in here and see everything, which I really love. They prefer like yogurt and fruit or carrots and ranch, and they do love gummies and like applesauce, things like that. But as far as like a bunch of different types of snacks, I don't really buy just because the kids don't like it. Here's one last look at the pantry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.